Hello, and welcome back to Gary's Horror Drive-In. This week I'm doing the final Bayview Entertainment film that Peter Castro sent over to me, and it's the movie Home is Where I Lay, a very slow burnish kind of horror film. The night before Lily and Joe make the move into their new home, Lily has a premonition of her death. Can she stop it, or will the house take her? He needs her to know this is his house. It's from Trash Arts, as well as Bayview. Stars Annabella Rich and Jackson Batchelor. The makeup artist Katie Johnson. Music done by Ben Ferrant. Uh, Executive producer Marvin Maddox Jr. Written by Annabella Rich, who plays in this film as well as Jackson Batchelor, who plays the husband in this, and as well as an actor who played in here too, Sam Mason Bell, who also shot and directed this film. Must say it really ain't my cup of tea in terms of slow burn. I don't do well with these slow burns, but I did like the concept that they did, like this uh, Lily here. She was seeing her premonitions of herself dying in this house. It's basically a premonition of things to come. I'm not trying to be too spoilerish, but it's kind of ironic the way it does end uh, with her. Obviously, this is a bit of a spoiler review this week, just because like it's kind of pivotal to the movie because it's basing it around she keeps seeing her death happening. But that's really what ends up going on. Not overly horrific. I mean, if you find these movies like someone seeing themselves dying and kind of like graphic matter, I guess that's horror, but kind of felt like more like a dramatic slow burn slash horror film. Definitely not like last week's The Devil in the Woods. I think I did. And it's currently playing on Screambox, Awesome, Tubi, and I think Amazon Prime and a few others. This came out in 2022. Very short running time. I don't know anybody out there tonight's been having problems with Tubi. Let me know in the comments. But like Tubi, my Tubi's been like cutting off. I caught this one on Tubi. Like I said, I like to try and reserve these for like when I actually want to pop in a disc or whatever. So I haven't opened this one yet, but I did catch this on Tubi. Um, Not a bad film. I mean, I wouldn't say it was great by any means. It did have its moments of some graphic violence. I didn't really buy the couple as a wife and husband really either, because the husband really wasn't in the film all that much, and really the times they were together, they it felt kind of awkward to me. But this film was shot for about a couple $1,000s, so that was amazing in itself. Didn't really have that feel of a couple thousand. It's actually shot in the UK, I believe, because the accents were UK based. Not badly acted or anything. Just if you're looking for all out scares and I don't know, like jump scares and all that, there really wasn't anything really. Just seemed like every time, like in this movie, she was always in. Not that this is a bad thing as a guy, but she was always in the bathtub. I don't know. There's a little bit of full frontal nudity here and in there with her. She's a very pretty lady, but like that ain't why I'm putting it over or anything. But like I don't know, I just didn't really think it was necessary to go to the bathtub for like why wouldn't she be making dinner or like why wouldn't they focus on other things that she'd be doing? And I know she was depressed. I do feel like I did feel for her though as a person who lives alone currently. Well, my daughter lives with me, but like she's gone a lot, and I am home alone a lot, and I kind of relate to her in this, as in terms of how lonely it can be over all of this. Husband on the road, and I kind of got the feeling too during the movie. It kind of felt like the husband might have been cheating on her as well, because there's a part in here where she calls him and wants to do FaceTime with him, and she gets to the goes on talking about the FaceTiming with him, and he's like, "Honey, I really can't because like there's some people here," and it's like I kind of got the gist that like they might have had marital problems as well. It doesn't ever say that they did, but I kind of got the gist that he was a bit of a philanderer because of his job because it took him away. And he was gone a lot, and I still think it was implied in a way that he was cheating on her, and I really don't see why because she's a very loving wife, uh, always making dinner, always caring about him, calling about him, that kind of thing. But yeah, I mean it is not a horrible film. It currently gets a 4.3 on IMDb. Some all right performances uh, from the two main actors that played in this, because it's pretty much just the two of them playing off each other, and then a lot of her alone in this as well. But yeah, that's my review. I want to say too, it's from Syphono Ventures as well as Bayview and Trash Arts Cinema, and trying to see if it. I don't know if I mentioned where you can currently. I think I already mentioned where you can see this one currently, but actually the actual date it came out was October 4th, 2022. Um, yeah, I like the name. I like the concept. I like the way they did this in terms of kind of being unique. But could I recommend it? I'd say no, only because it's very slow burnish, and like I don't do well with those. And I was hoping for more blood and guts. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it would be more uh, like I don't know, kind of like stepfatherish, that kind of thing. Just kind of the way the name is, home is where I lay, kind of like in the hand that rocks the cradle kind of thing. But that's my review this week. Be sure to tell your friends about Gary's Horror Drive-In. I do weekly reviews, movie hauls, what have you, unboxings, whatnot. But thank you for watching, and I'll be back next week. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be back with an unboxing. So look for that here on the channel. And like I said, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about Gary's Horror Drive-In, and have a good Friday, the rest of your weekend, and into next week. And make sure to get here early each and every week because all the good parking spots go fast here at the drive-in. And I'll be back later, guys.